morning, welcome to Leicester Fan TV. My name's Phil and this is a fan special. It's about 30 minutes till kickoff. We want to know the fans' views. What do you think about the team news for today? It's only a pre-season friendly. Obviously, it is Leicester against Sheffield Wednesday. We also, no doubt, you want to talk about the lack of transfer signings at Leicester. So get your views in, get your comments in. Let me know. Jamie from the Fox's Arms will be joining us shortly.
Are you ready, Leicester fans? Welcome to Leicester Fan TV with thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Eat Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, the Fox's Arms, Moya Wade and our charity Memphis. The fans' views on the match. Your views matter to us. Join the fans' debate at Leicester Fan TV.
The team news then is Schmeichel in goal, James Justin, Wes Morgan, Soyuncu in there, Luke Thomas, Mendy, Dennis Pratt, Yuri Tillemans, Mark Albrighton, Harvey Barnes and Jamie Vardy in there. Listen, it doesn't matter too much today because it's just pre-season friendly. It's being played up at Loughborough University. But we want to know your views and your comments on it. Jamie, as I say, from the Fox's Arms is going to be joining us very shortly. Let's get a few hellos. We are live on Facebook. Mick Hewitt is watching there. Good afternoon to you, or good morning still, not quite the afternoon. Stephen, he says, let's going all out for Suarez. There was it clickbait, Stephen, or not? But if it is, Marty is saying, is Luis Suarez open for us? Hey, listen, I said the other week about Coutinho, I'd love to see us make a massive signing. Cameron is watching. He's saying, good to give a starting 11 a run out before the season starts. Obviously, we've got another pre-season friendly next Saturday at the King Power Stadium against Blackburn. Robert's in the house, Tuscan, Arizona, USA, Tuscan Foxes. When's my cousin get their second cousin mum's side, Luis Suarez? Doesn't make much sense, Robert, but you are watching out there in the States, which is fantastic. Carlos says, get Messi in. So annoying, says Glenn, that we don't make any signings, which we clearly do need. I'm with you, Glenn. Listen, here's my question to you, Leicester fans, and I'm going to ask Jamie this, is at the moment, Leicester's side is definitely weaker than the side that finished last season. It has to be, because we haven't bought anybody and we've sold Ben Chilwell. What do you think to that? Let's add Jamie into the mix. Jamie, good morning.
Afternoon. It's afternoon here. Good morning to you.
See, it's like we're in a different time vortex or something, because you are in the afternoon. Time zone.
We are in the afternoon, just in the afternoon. But yeah, that, Robert's got a big family, hasn't it? Cardozo, the Tuscan Fox, he's got a huge family.
Indeed.
I didn't quite understand the comment, but he's got a huge family. Yeah, I do think we are weaker than, like you said, with selling Ben Chilwell, and then the injuries we've got as well, Fuchs and Maddison and Pereira. We're definitely weaker, and we need to strengthen it pretty damn quickly. I mean, the transfer window's been open, 4 weeks? No, 2 weeks. No, 4 weeks. It's another 4 weeks left. Everyone else is signing things, and we're not. We've got to pull a finger out, I'm afraid.
My annoyance with transfer windows is, and let's be honest, Jamie, January was rubbish. We had a rubbish January transfer window, and it cost us the Champions League. There's no question about that. We will look back on that and go, Ryan Bennett, Aloni in was not good enough to help us secure Champions League. It just wasn't.
He didn't even play until the restart, did he? He didn't play for about the first 6 weeks, and then the restart happened, broke, and then he didn't play. So waste of time that was, wasn't it? And he didn't improve it at all, did he? Really?
And again, some of my frustration is, I know obviously we've all been through the coronavirus and it's still ongoing, but in a way that's somebody's role at Leicester will have been looking at who we're going to sign, and rather than just finishing a season like end of May and then we start again really quick. We've had a 6-month break on and off to be looking at players and getting people lined up. If I ran Leicester City, which obviously we don't, Jamie, if I was selling Ben Chilwell for 50 million, I think I'd have somebody lined up.
you'd have the next day someone coming in, surely. It's like if you're the boss at work and you sack someone, you'd normally have someone to replace him. You'd know someone that could replace him straight away.
Jamie, you run a pub. You run the pub, the Fox's Arms. Whoever's chefing, chucking out your food, developing your fantastic food, Jamie.
Yes.
If you knew, if your chef said, "Boss, a week on Friday, I'm leaving. I'm going to El Gringo's down the road." Cool, I'll get done for that. You would be like, "I need to get another chef lined up," wouldn't you?
You would do. You'd get one for the day after he finished. We'd have one there. You'd have one there, even if it was a temporary measure. I don't like loan signings, I must admit, because I don't think loan signings play very well for the club. But I know what you mean. You'd get someone in, literally, as soon as you knew, as soon as they gave the notice in. Chilwell would have given them weeks' notice. They'd have known what was going on. But I don't know. Half of it's this paper talk, though, Phil, with players. You just don't know what's... All these ITK men, they just don't know what's going on. There's so many mentions of names. There's that Traggy... Oh, I can't pronounce... You know what I'm like with
Tagliafico. Tagliafico, yeah.
Your Sam's been teaching you, hasn't he?
He has. Jamie, talking of fullbacks and question marks, you shared to me earlier, or Locks did, the Danny Simpson photo on his Instagram with him there as in his full kit, brand new Leicester kit, in the mirror with his phone. What do we read into that?
Not a lot really. Since it was me that sent the photo. No, it was it was me that sent the photo to you. But it was there was a report in the Mercury, or we're not called Mercury anymore, is it? That he's training with the other 23s just to get fit until he gets a new contract with another club. But I know he's a bit old. He's 33, but to have him as a backup, being on the bench, I wouldn't mind him being on the bench, to be honest. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea. We're going backwards. But to have him as a backup, I wouldn't mind, but I don't think it will happen, though. He's just here training. Same as Andy King. Him and Andy King are both here training until they get a new club, unfortunately.
Do you know who's joined us? It's the one and only Chappers. Let's add him in.
Chappers.
Chappers.
Oh! Chappers, nice. You'll be glad to know it's absolutely chucking it down here, pal.
Yeah, no, I've just seen the WhatsApp, mate.
Oh, have you? Oh, yeah. It's lovely. It's lovely. He gets rather jealous, really, when it's showing the pictures of the sun.
Yeah, trust us, we love to see it raining in Spain, Jamie.
Cheers, lads.
I've literally just woke up.
Oh, it's your day off, Chappers.
No, it's not. I went in at 3 o'clock this morning.
And then you've had a little line. Chappers, have you seen the team for today?
Yeah, there's no Ndidi. What's happening with Ndidi and Perez?
That's a good question. Jamie, anything on Ndidi?
That is a good question. That is a good question.
Because
I don't know.
They're not on the subs bench either. You know, where are they? What's going on?
What, all the subs mentioned were they on the team sheet? I didn't see the subs.
Yeah, that's all there. The only players I can't see is Ndidi, Perez, and Evans.
Well, see, with Evans though, I wouldn't play him to start off with because he can't play the first 3 games, can he? He's suspended, isn't he? So you need to play centre backs that are playing. But I thought Benkovic might have had a starting chance today, to be honest.
Well, I read somewhere that Evans' thingy has been wiped clean anyway for the new season.
No,
it rolls
on. So. It rolls on.
Fair enough.
First 3 matches suspended.
Yeah, straight red first 3. Unfortunately.
I was going to do the watch along today, lads, but I'm not prepped for it at all.
That's all right, Chappers. What do you think? I mean, the back 4. We've got James Justin, who was doing well last season, and then Luke Thomas, who had little cameo, looked good for the last 3 games. Yeah. But with old timer Wes Morgan and Sonku, we are a bit. I mean, we haven't got many other defenders around that back 4 at the moment. It is them or who?
Down to the bare bones.
Yeah, we definitely need to sign someone. That lad from Ajax has been linked, but I mean.
Well, we heard yesterday.
Tagliafico.
What's his name? Tagliafico.
But again, it's just paper talk, chaps. But the rumour was yesterday that Ajax would sell him, but they wanted 40 million for him, and Leicester are just like, no, we're not paying that. But I almost think, Jamie, you're going to pay 40. You're going to sell Ben Chilwell for 50 million. You've got to be prepared that other teams are going to be charging similar sorts of amounts, haven't you?
Well, I think that's why they did it undisclosed fee, because we don't actually know, do we? It was 50 million. I think they're trying to keep, because last year they said Harry Maguire was 80 million, so all the clubs were adding an extra 5-10 million on top of the prices. But we need to go out and buy someone. If they want 40 million, then pay 40 million. Let's go out and get someone. I think Luke Thomas will do well, but not quite yet, though. I think he's a bit young, to be honest, to be playing every game regular.
Chappers, are you worried that we haven't made a signing and in under 14 days now the season kicks off?
Yeah, with the Europa League and stuff that we've got, we need a bigger squad. It's honestly, we just need a bigger squad. Wolves did well with the way that they played last season with Europa and stuff, you know. But look at Burnley; they got absolutely tortured the season before.
Yeah.
So, and if you remember how Leicester played in Champions League, played really well, but then you look at the Premier League and it cost bloody, you know, Ranieri's job.
We joked yesterday, Jamie, about, well, not joked, but I said, why didn't we go for Marcus Alonso as part of the Ben Chilwell deal? He wants out of Chelsea, and he's rumoured to be about 18 or 20 million. I would have thought Marcus Alonso, aged 29, played for Real Madrid, Fiorentina, Chelsea, also Bolton, I think. He would have been a great little signing for Leicester.
He's only 29?
I believe he's 29. I believe, yeah.
Wow.
I thought he was older than that.
I thought it was about 35.
I did.
I think I'm right. I might be wrong. No, I think he's only 29.
To be honest, I wouldn't mind having him here. Look at Thiago Silva. He's gone from PSG on a 1-year contract to Chelsea, and he's 35 years old. If you've still got it, then yeah, go and do it. And I think Alonso will do well for us. I think at left back, the experience he's got playing for Chelsea, Champions League, Europa League, international. He's Italian, isn't he? He's an Italian international, isn't he? So he's got experience.
He's Spanish, isn't he? But
is he Spanish?
I'll have to double check.
Yeah. I've just woke up.
It's Spanish, sorry.
I don't even know what day it is. You've just woke up. Don't ask me silly questions like that.
Ben Morgan saying
Saturday.
Ben saying Leeds have just bought Rodrigo. Leeds have bought a few players. Obviously, they're a team coming up, but these promoted teams always do. There's some teams haven't bought anybody. I think the last time I looked, Newcastle haven't bought anybody. I don't think Wolves have spent any money as yet, but everybody else is bringing players in.
But that Rodrigo, though, Phil, is paid 29 million. 29 million. Leeds have forked out 29 million. That's Leeds. Dirty Leeds have forked out that much for a player that's 30, and he played for Bolton 10 years ago. So,
Chappers, Luke is saying here, we're saying about Alonso, he said Chelsea are doing what we should be doing by signing Chilwell. Yeah. They're having more and more depth in more competitions. Listen, I said, we put a post out, Chappers, saying that Leicester and Chelsea were like neck and neck last season. We were better than them most of the season. We were ahead of them. In the end, we were 4 points behind. But who's got the better squad now by a country mile?
Do I even need to give you that answer?
It's a team in blue anyway.
Well, yeah. The thing is, they're making moves. We're more like do not pass go, do not collect £200.
Yeah. We might do the last thing. Like last year, we signed Pratt and we signed Benkovic and Soyuncu the year before on the last day of the transfer window. But that's 3 or 4 weeks into the season. We need players in now to get them in the training, to get them know the players.
Yeah.
Why do we leave it so late?
I've seen people say that. Wait till the season starts. We've got 5 weeks. They'll be cheaper then. But Chappers, why not get them in now when they can be doing pre-season matches? Because I was saying to my lad Sam, who does stuff with us, is if this Ajax player does come, Tagliafico, he has to come to Leicester. He doesn't know Leicester. He has to find somewhere to live. I know the club might help him out. Yeah. But then he has to go. How do I drive from Evington or Oadby to the training ground? Who are all these people I know? You know, it's imagine like somebody saying, right, you're going to go, Chappers, you're going to go and work in Brussels next week. You'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah, I know.
I bet he's never heard of Seagrave, the new training complex. How would he get? I don't even know where Seagrave is. How would I get there? Let alone him.
So Chappers,
Mr. Postman might be able to tell us.
Chappers, it would be better to get people in early and give them a chance to settle in.
Yes, definitely. I agree with you, Phil. Leicester just like to leave everything to the last goddamn minute. Look at Silva. We only need to look at that. 14 seconds too late, and we had to wait. Was it 4 months for him to?
Yeah. That ruined him, didn't it? That 14 second ruined Silva.
I think so too.
Well, while we're talking of Silva, Jamie, he's still a Leicester player. Slimane is still a Leicester player. I take it if we want to sell them, we want to loan them, we want to do something. Why again are they not featuring in these pre-season friendlies?
Well, according to form now, Salami is off to Fiorentina. Is it? I've just seen. I can't remember. I think it's Fiorentina that is having talks with them. Whether it's true or not, you don't know. And so he's probably not going to be involved because Rodgers don't play with a big man up top, does he? We don't have. Back to your old favourite. We don't need a big man up top. We don't have a plan B. So he probably doesn't need him. But
Silva,
I don't know. I don't know why isn't he there. He said he was going to come back. Whether he's decided to go AWOL and not bother, but don't know. Honestly, don't know. I mean, did you see the new rumour last night about Tammy Abrahams?
No. Yes, I did.
Chappie, new rumour.
I mean,
so
again,
many of these.
We did put in there before the Ben Chilwell. We did a post which says, "Would you take Tammy Abrahams in an exchange with Ben Chilwell?" And I thought every Leicester fan would go for it. To be fair, Jamie, but most fans were like, "No, don't rate him." But I think he's a good young lad.
I think he is. He's 22, 23, is he? Something like that. Him and Ben Chilwell could do a straight house swap, couldn't they? Swap houses. Quids in. But then again, the rumour was he was going to be on loan first and then buy. I don't like that. When you come on loan, it's like you're looking for a job. It's the same as a bit like Tillemans. You look for a job and you do well. And then all of a sudden the transfer comes in. Oh, I've got a job now. I can just go back to how I was, just normal. Although, I must admit, Tillemans against Birmingham.
Yeah, you're right. That's kind of how he's been, though, Tillemans, since he's actually got the job. He's just turning up for work, not really performing for work.
Yeah. I would like Frank Ribery, but I can't see that happening, unfortunately.
No, I agree.
What a player he is.
Probably a bit past it as well. Ross is saying, why didn't we do a swap deal with Chelsea, with Alonso, I believe, or perhaps even Tammy Abrahams, I think would have been an interesting one. Luke is saying I'd have been absolutely, I think he'd love it, is what he's saying. Young, hungry striker who started last season very well and then got injured. Steve is saying, I've seen a tweet that Tammy Abrahams has stated he is looking forward to training with Chilwell. Yes, they were all saying that, weren't they? A bit frustratingly, some of the Ben Chilwell stuff, they're all best buddies before he's even started down there. But I think we all knew it. We saw it, didn't we? In the game when we lost to Chelsea at home. They were all best buds.
Well, Chilwell was all lovely. I mean, as much as I admit that I'm disappointed Chilwell's gone, we've got the money for him. Disappointed because he was a British player and you best keep your British players. But he was always hugging and high-fiving opposition before, during and after the game. Well, not during the game. And I didn't like that. Could you imagine Roy Keane and Vieira hugging and kissing and high-fiving each other? There's none of that anymore. Like I was speaking to Ali Mocklin the other day, there's no passion in the game anymore. And Chilwell doesn't show that, unfortunately. And it's too lovey-dovey.
Chappers.
Lads,
yeah.
I've got to say, if you go onto Google and type in Leicester City today, it actually comes up that we're playing Sheffield United.
I know it does. I've seen that, and a lot of fans thought we were playing Coventry because of stuff that was being said in the Coventry. Yeah,
I heard it twice. That said we were playing Coventry on Saturday.
I could have sworn it was Sheffield Wednesday. I mean,
Yes.
we're not talking, guys. We're not talking too much about the pre-season friendly because there's almost like not too much point talking before it because it's going to be, these games are a bit of a mix-up, aren't they, Chappers?
Yeah, I just want to know what's going on with Ndidi and Perez, why they're not in the squad whatsoever. Not even mentioned. That's what I want to know.
Well, James Robertson's asking that. He says, where is Perez, Ndidi and Evans?
I don't know. Well, I can't say I can't see anyone leaving, but you don't know, do you?
Ndidi would be the one I'd worry about, to be fair.
But didn't he have a bit of a knee or ankle injury he had towards the end of last season, before the restart? Didn't he have a bit of a knock on his knee or something? maybe that's flared up a bit since. I don't know. You don't know. I really don't know. It'd be nice to see him.
Yeah.
Reese has said, and I haven't seen this, Reese, so you might have to tell us more. Reese is saying Endid has been partying on his Instagram. Any thoughts on that, guys? Well, I'd have to check that out.
Unless some of the international players, because there's 7 or 8 of them going on international next week, isn't there? The week before the season starts. Whether they've let him just go back to Nigeria and do his pre-season training there, I don't know. Don't know about Perez, of course, but that might be with ND there.
I mean, the starting 11, to be fair, just looking at it again, is pretty much would be a Premier League starting 11 today. So Sheffield Wednesday, I think, finished 16th in the Championship. Chappers, this really, again, we should be winning today's game by a couple of 3 goals, shouldn't we? And see, but it's more about the performance.
Yeah, I'm expecting. As long as we've performed well, play the ball well, and probably get a couple of goals, I'll be more than satisfied, so to speak. But God forbid we lose.
It does. Like I say, pre-season is about getting match fitness.
I know.
Getting minutes into your leg. But I know what you mean.
You know what's going to happen if we lose.
Yep. Oh, come on then. Yes.
I'll put it on screen. Lots of fans have asked. They want to know our opinions. And Ricky says here, what's your take on the rumours of Luis Suarez being linked? Let's start with you, Chappers.
You got more chance of me signing up and playing on the field.
Why'd you? Well,
it gives me a bit of a bite up front.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Do you think?
I was playing Chappy weren't going to say that.
Chappers, would you take him though if we could or not?
Yeah, I mean, look, he's 33, isn't he?
Yes.
Is it? Oh, blimey.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's a prolific goal scorer.
And proven at Premier League level.
Played under Rodgers before, and I think it worked really well if he was playing with Vardy up top. Yeah, why not? Oof. I mean, it's going to cost us an arm and a leg, but we need an arm and a leg to really give something up top because we haven't got much else. We've tried a Nacho. I still think Nacho's not quite right. There's something not right about a Nacho up top for me. Boys, agree?
Yeah.
Well, I quite like Nacho. I think he's providing a bit like the Okazaki role with Jamie Vardy. I think Jamie Vardy works better when he's got somebody else chasing around up there with him. And I think at least with Nacho there, it's better.
We all loved Okazaki when he was here. But, lads, wouldn't you really have wanted him to score a few more goals as well? Look,
absolutely.
Nacho's a young lad still. We've paid over the odds for him from Man City. They've seen us coming, I think. He's just not scoring as many goals as I wanted. The goals that he has scored, they've been, if you watch them back, most of them have been really crappy goals. Apart from, I think there was one belter he scored in, was it in the Cup? There's not. No,
against Spurs. Okay. Against Spurs away from about 30 yards.
Yeah, other than that, what has there been?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, somebody's just put on here. Let's put it in here. Reese is saying Cambiasso did come. So,
right, lads. I'm gonna sod it. I'm gonna go live during the game. I'm just gonna do some commentary on it because I've been setting it up while I've been talking to you. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, we've noticed you've not been paying any attention to us, Chappers.
I am.
I thought you were just looking at dodgy websites again.
Yeah, I know what you're like.
I'm listening.
All them dodgy websites for the post office.
I'm listening to every. Don't start. Don't start. God damn
right.
I said it.
I know. Right. I always get you on it.
No, and more no's.
Well, the game's about to kick off, chaps. About 5 minutes ago. I don't think there's any much point in doing score predictions because it's about the game. It's about performance.
As long as we get a W and a decent performance, that's it, really. Isn't it? Well, not even a W, really. Decent performance, couple of goals, get the strikers, and a clean sheet. That's all we need, really.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Chappers, if you're doing your watch along, share the links and people can come and watch the game with you.
Just hop over to my YouTube and have a look. I'm on there. Same thing. Get your comments in. It's on StreamYard. Same software we're using now. You can get your comments in and interact with the show. Fantastic. Thanks, Chappers. I'll let you go.
See you, Mr. Vane.
He's off. He's off. Oh, God, Jamie, we'll see you. Can you join us after the game? Or you? Yeah,
after the game I will, Not half time, after the game. No, I'm trying to cut down. This lockdown's not been kind to me, so I'm trying to cut down a little bit. If I want to get in my new maroon shirt in a couple of weeks, I need to lose a few pounds.
The maroon shirt, not for me.
Maroon is the way to go. Right then, Phil. I will see you after the show.
See you after the game.
After the show, after the game.
Thanks a lot. Thanks, Jamie, for watching. Keep getting a few score predictions coming in. Not that it matters. Reese is saying 5-0. Ross is saying we could afford Suarez. He's played under Rodgers, so it would be good to get him in. Well, you never know, do you? LCFC Grey is saying it's being played at Loughborough Uni. Yes, it is. Please don't go down there, anybody. We'll see you at half time. Come join me. We'll have a little chat. Let's see how it's going, and we'll do a full-time show. So from me, Phil, thanks everybody for watching. Let's go and enjoy the match.
Are you ready, Leicester fans? Welcome to Leicester Fan TV with thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Eat Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moya Wade and our charity Memphis. The fans' views on the match. Your views matter to us. Join the fans' debate at Leicester Fan TV.